I was there that historic night, that party that you throw every year, and the tragic day that she died. That there were many. Why did you let the party go on?
What's your relationship status, Mr. Bad?
I'm single.
Half the room were in tears, the other half were kind of partying. What did you feel about that?
I thought that was complete insanity.
Young Miami has made some shocking claims concerning the demise of her romance with Diddy, and this time, Clive Davis is a third party involved. We all knew Diddy had been secretly hooking up with other musicians and producers, but the Clive Davis rumor came out of a left field.
If my husband cheat on me, I'm going to kill him. Like, I'm going to bury you.
The glittering world of Hollywood is no stranger to controversial secrets. Do they involve secret relationships or wild parties? Clive Davis, a legendary record producer in the music industry, has become infamous for his rumored participation in a number of illicit sexual encounters and parties. But how has this affected his friendship with Young Miami, who is quickly becoming a star? Let's start with the fascinating background of Clive Davis. Davis, who is well known for his outstanding music productions, is now becoming a topic of fascination for his exploits. His 2 failed marriages led him to reassess his sexuality and open himself up to the idea of developing feelings for other men.
After the failure of my second marriage, never having had anything with a man, to see, could I be attracted to the person?
Davis had an epiphany during this introspective time that made him question his sexual identity. At 50, he finally accepted the fact that he was gay all along and had to come to terms with it. Recognizing this to be the case, Davis decided to start dating another man. I never felt ashamed. No, I felt puzzled. The subject of bisexuality really needs much more discussion. It's a status that does exist. And as many have suspected for some time, his unknown business associate is, in fact, the famous music mogul Diddy.
P. Diddy, known as Puff Daddy, known as Sean Combs. Allegedly in 1994, Sean Combs requested doing sexual favors for Clive Davis.
Davis has been coy about his partner's identity, but it's evident that P. Diddy has played a major role in his life. Their openness about their sexuality and the number of times they've been seen together at different gatherings are strong indicators of the closeness of their friendship.
If you pay attention to a lot of pictures, especially with Clive and Diddy, Diddy is in a lot of places that Clive is in.
The disclosure of their 5-year partnership lends credence to reports of Diddy's success in the music industry, which have persisted for years. Davis has said that his current companion frequently attends his events and goes on trips with him, which may indicate that they are romantically involved. And while they haven't come out and said anything about the allegations, their acts and tight friendship offer strong evidence. Internet users certainly seem to agree with this assessment. Someone who believes that Diddy's breakthrough came as a result of specific performances. Sean Diddy Combs was given his bad boy imprint by Arista's Clive Davis, who is openly gay. What Sean had to do for riches is not uncommon for successful black men in entertainment and politics. All that glitters is not gold. Run your race. Let the next man run his. This person fueled the rumor mill by saying, ha 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 ha. Bro, all Diddy ever did was get literally ass-fucked by Clive Davis and throw all of his homies under the bus. Depp, Loon, Shine, Mace, Biggie, the list just goes on. All he had to do was partake in gay orgies. You should know better. This individual professed to have come into direct contact with Clive Davis. I was leaving the studio one morning. I gave a white lady a ride to Laura Canyon. She asked me, "Who is that on the radio?" I said, "That's not the radio. I just left the studio." I gave her a copy. She gave it to a guy that could help me. It was Clive Davis, and he asked me to sleep with gay men. The news has had a major effect on Young Miami, Diddy's girlfriend and one half of the successful girl group City Girls. She is angry and exhausted by the constant stream of criticism and questions about the sincerity of their relationship. She took to Twitter to share her feelings, writing, "People really be jealous for real? I can never be no jealous ass bitch." Young Miami stressed that the jealousy of their relationship is rooted in the insecurities of others. She was brazening in showing her love for Diddy in public while discussing their profound spiritual bond. At the BET Awards, when she was criticized for showing support for her partner by holding up a placard that read, "Go Poppy," she showed that she was unfazed by the backlash. That she is attempting to convince herself that Diddy loves her is evident at moments. Even though Young Miami has been quite public about her relationship with Diddy, many internet users still don't believe her. Many people doubt the authenticity of their relationship and say she's only with Diddy to get his money. Even Young Miami's closest friends are aware of the suspicion that surrounds their relationship because of these persistent doubts. Since the beginning of his career, allegations about Diddy's infidelity have circulated due to his notoriously casual approach to relationships. And in a telling interview with Young Miami, he was cagey about his relationship status, maintaining his denial that he is already taken.
We date, we're dating, we go have dates, we're friends.
Young Miami has been severely affected by Diddy's rumored infidelity. There have been speculations regarding Diddy's sexuality for years, and many people have encouraged him to accept the truth and come out. It appears, however, that Diddy is hesitant to do so. Instead, he has been accused of cheating on Young Miami, and her reaction says a lot about their relationship. Recently, Young Miami made it apparent that she does not intend to share her next lover with anybody else by tweeting about her desire for a monogamous relationship. Fans are left speculating who the lucky person could be, as Young Miami aims for a serious and long-term relationship. Young Miami has expressed her concern about getting married, owing to the possibility of infidelity in her open chats about relationships. She went on Instagram Live and revealed her thoughts. "I don't want to get married because I feel like men are not faithful," she confessed on Instagram Live over the weekend. "I take everything personal. I will never forget. If my husband cheats on me, I'ma kill him." The target of her brazen accusations appears to be her ex-partner Diddy, who gave her cause for mistrust. Note that Young Miami has been living comfortably thanks to a large stipend provided by Diddy while she posed as his girlfriend. When Diddy cut her stipend from $500,000 to $200,000, it put a strain on their relationship. Young Miami's continued loyalty to Diddy, despite his affair with Clive Davis, may be explained by her anxieties about their financial stability in light of this massive sum of money. When Diddy was 23 and trying to make it in the music business, he met Clive Davis, an influential figure in the industry. This fortunate meeting is where the hip-hop legend first heard Diddy speak about his vision for the genre. Clive recalls their initial encounter and how he was looking for an artist that could truly connect with the masses and found that in Diddy. Puffy was 23 years old and I knew the artists that I had. Aretha, Dawn, Whitney was one kind of music, Davis says. LaFace ushered in blue-collared R&B at its height, but sensing the hip-hop revolution, both L.A., Reed, and I agreed that we could use someone really attuned to the street. You gotta know what you can do for yourself, and you gotta know when you need to look to other people. Diddy had been working for Andre Hall at Uptown Records, but when Clive saw him, things took a dramatic turn. Clive recalled how Diddy said hip-hop should be in the top 40 and that the music industry was going to change as a result of their encounter. Diddy backed up his claims by playing Flava in Your Ear by Craig Mack and introduced Clive to an unheard-of singer named Notorious B.I.G. I said, "Okay, you proved your point." That's when I introduced him to the weekly, what we called singles meetings. I introduced him to an executive there as someone who would help lead us to the street and share in the forthcoming hip-hop revolution. However, a distinct truth lay hidden beneath the surface of this seemingly innocuous conversation for a long time. Diddy wasn't the only one impacted by the fact that all of this was a ruse to hide Clive Davis's homosexuality from the public eye. Now fast forward to the present, whereby Diddy released a new tune named Gotta Move On last year, delving into his breakup with his long-term girlfriend, Cassie Ventura. A need to move on from their on-again, off-again romance is expressed in the song, even though the couple has been apart for 5 years. After that, Cassie met and fell in love with Alex Fine, her personal trainer. The two wed in 2019 and now have 2 children together. Fine, who is obviously familiar with Diddy's song, came up with the ingenious idea of teasing him without directly calling him out. Fine took to Instagram to celebrate the joy of his LGBTQ+ friends and family. He made a passing allusion to Diddy's song by mentioning a foundation that helps people who are gay but afraid to come out of the closet and encourages them to move on with their lives. Ouch. One method to silence Diddy is this. Is Diddy's friendship with Clive healthy, in your opinion? Leave a comment below and let us know. And that's it from us today. Until next time, bye.